New corals again. And how is my green torch doing? Let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video by REEFER. Today, I want to show you guys the new torch and Acan that I added to my tank, and also some other quick updates on the tank. So if you remember last week, I have moved the torch to a new location because I was suspecting that it was getting way too much light. So here's a quick flashback of my video last week. I've also moved one of my torches from the top of my scape to the middle, and it is this green torch right here. I did that because I realized that the tentacles are rather short and plump, and the other torches around the area are doing great, so I can only assume that this is due to the intensity of the lighting. So it's been a week since I moved the torch, and this is how it looks right now. So as you can see, it's doing so much better. The polyps are way more extended, and it just generally looks happier. I'm so glad that moving it actually was the main problem. And another thing that I was thinking about was, could it be due to the flow? So as I moved the torch, not only did it get lesser light, it also got more flow. So I'm trying to figure out if it was a lighting issue, a flow issue, or a combination of both. Either ways, that's not a mystery that I need to solve. I'm just glad that the coral is doing so much better and is so much happier. Another update is on my Cyanobacteria. I am really jaded about talking about it every single week without fail. Well, the update is still the same. The cyano is still around, despite me raising my nitrates and siphoning my sand. At this stage, I'm a step closer to using ChemiClean, but I don't think that I will do so just yet because it is currently still relatively manageable. One other difference that I made just to try to rock things a little bit more, to try to deal with the cyano, is that I decided to increase the flow of my wave maker. I didn't increase the percentage by a large amount. I'm using the AI Neuro 3 and I only increase it by about 3 to 4%. If I don't remember wrongly, it's 4%, just to see if it helps with the cyano. Honestly, I can't say that I've seen much of a difference, but we'll wait about a week or two just to revisit that. Alright, so now to the new corals that I got. The first coral that I got is actually a new torch. So my LFS actually called it a Joker torch, which in my honest opinion is a great name for it. I have recently developed a dislike for very fancy names because I just feel like at this stage I don't have the eye to tell the difference between many of the different torches or many of the different colors. So many times I just buy a coral based on what it looks like while ignoring the name. But for me, this torch right here, the Joker torch, actually fits the name really well. So it is a purple torch with the tips being a slightly lighter purple and a bright green mouth. When I saw it in my LFS, I knew that I had to get one. Rarely do I see a torch that is purple in color, so I knew I just had to bite the bullet and get it. One interesting thing about this torch is that its head is rather large. I've never come across a wall torch, and so far in my experience, all torches are branching. However, for this torch, I was quite surprised because the head was rather large. It was to the point where I was unsure if it was still a branching torch. However, when I checked with my LFS, they did tell me that it was a branching torch, just that the head is much larger. One of my concerns of having so many torches now in this area is that the torches can touch one another, and I'm worried about chemical warfare and about them stinging each other. Generally speaking, from my experience, torches from the same country can touch one another. So if they are from Indonesia, they can all touch one another. If they are from Australia, they can all touch one another. And personally, I haven't had any problems with my torches touching as long as they are from the same country. With that being said, ideally I would rather them not touch because I rather give the torches ample room to grow. So it's kind of like a balance, because the drawback of having torches that are all spaced out is that the tank doesn't look as filled and you can't put in as many corals. But at the same time, if they are too closely packed, they start to restrict on each other's growth. So the balance is between the look of a tank and allowing my torch to grow healthily. It is also extremely tricky with torches, or in particular euphyllias, because they sway and they move, so you can only have a rough estimate if they are too close. So if you were to ask me in a new reefer, my recommendation would be just keep them as far apart, don't even let one of the tentacles touch each other. The other coral that I got is a multicolored Acan echinata. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I've never been a big fan of Acan echinata, but with this piece I couldn't pass it up because of the colors on the body. So there are multiple colors. There's blue, there's red, there's green, there's yellow, and there's purple. And that absolutely blew my mind. I haven't seen an Acan echinata with so many colors, and when I saw it at my LFS, I knew that it had to come home with me. To the best of my knowledge, these acans have a similar care requirements to the other acans such as the acan lot or the micromusa. The Acan echinata has a less fleshy body, and they also tend to encrust over the rock and follow the scape of your rock. So if you're looking for a Acan or LPS that kind of encrusts, or you're looking for something that looks kind of like a Monty but not really, Acan echinata might be a good bet. Other than that, I am very excited about how it looks and whether it will develop more colors as it grows and matures in the tank. I've been reefing for maybe around 10 years and I have never kept a Acan echinata, so this is definitely a first for me and I'm quite excited about that. So yup, I think that's all the updates on the tank. It would be super helpful if you could hit the like button and hit the subscribe button as well. It will go a long way in helping my channel. As always, I'll keep you guys updated on the status of the tank next week. And with that, I'll end my video right here. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, love the tank. Till next time, see ya!